Yeah, diretsuhan na to. Last February, as you recall, napasa ang loss and damage, ano? Pero napakasimple lamang nun. Teka, asa na ba yun? Okay. Yes, with regard to the loss and damage. Timeline is very, very recent. It was passed and 12 of it was passed in July by the president, right? He submitted it and received by the Senate on the 14th of July. Okay, this is the exception that proves the rule. And 11 August, was referred to the Committee on Foreign Relations, and then the signature was obtained straight away, no? So, napasa na yan kaagad. Since then, we have had a number of things occurring, and that is the ICJ advisory opinion on the obligation of states, as well as the COP28, diba? Yung COP28. So, right now, with the previous treaty, what occurred was that the board and its property are considered immune from legal processes, and their property is also protected and exempted from financial restrictions. The premises are also free of charge, and the board as well will be exempt from obligations to pay taxes as well. Their purchases and non-nationals will be respected as all other representatives of international organizations are recognized here in the Philippines. In the meantime, the board has the authority to establish procedures as well with regard to disputes on contracts and private legal matters, as well as disputes of board officials. So let's talk first about the loss and damage fund itself, so that we can be updated with the latest developments. Kasi may mga nangyari na mula nung nakaraang taon at lalo na nitong nakaraang 6 na buwan. So to date, what's the total amount of pledges to the loss and damage fund? According to the website, it's 788.8 million as of June 30. Nadagdagan na ba yung 788 na yan? 788.8 million.
Madam Chair,
yes.
Can we refer this to the Department of Environment, DNR, for...
Are they aware of this number? Yes, Yusek, please.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So far, Madam Chair, there is no additional pledges that were made.
So tama pa rin 788.8.
Yes, Madam Chair.
Okay. As we know, pledges are quick to obtain, but how much has actually been transferred to the account of the LDF?
Madam Chair, since these are still pledges, they are still no actual contributions have yet been
Nothing at all?
Yes, Madam Chair, because they are still pledges and
I don't think so. I have a number here somewhere. And I recall when I stood up in plenary, there were some numbers already provided. Ibig sabihin, zero pa ang pera niyan. Kasi may budget na yung BIM ng 250 million. 15% of which we are looking forward to access.
Madam Chair,
Are we saying that these are all pledges?
Yes, Madam Chair, we also depend on the information they post. So what we know is that they are still pledges, and but we'll
Alam
check,
mo,
Madam
nung
Chair.
pinagtanggol ko to sa plenary, ang sabi may 10 million na to eh. Ngayon, sinasabi nga na nadagdagan na 250 million na nga ang budget na ina-allocate.
We'll check, Madam Chair.
Naku, malaking gulo yan, ha?
The correct...
Minamadali ninyo kami, baka tapos wala naman palang perang pag-uusapan.
Madam Chair, they're also still discussing the access modalities for the fund.
Never mind the access, is there a fund?
Yes, Madam Chair.
Ang sinasabi mo, wala namang i-access at wala pa palang pera, puro sa pangako pa lang.
Madam Chair, they're still, although it's pledges, these are firm commitments po of countries. or
No, we
developed
understand.
countries.
778.8 is a magic number, of which I'd like to know how much has actually been transferred.
Yeah, we'll check, Madam Chair, immediately.
Yes, otherwise we have no basis for the urgency and the importance of this. Nung Abril na nakaraan, the LDF also came up with the implementation modalities. So USECTE, ang pagkaalam ko, the procedures and guidelines were already discussed as to what projects we can actually apply for. Eto nga, nangangarag na tayo sa kaiimbestiga ng flood control. Ano ba talaga ang kasama dyan sa Barbados implementation?
Madam Chair,
Kasi pinag-usapan na yan nung Abril.
Opo. Madam Chair, to respond to your question, I was informed that about $321 million have actually been deposited already to the fund.
Tama yun, kasi yung BIM, meron ng 250 million na binabudget. So certainly, they have more money than the 250. So okay, so 321 million na already actually in the account.
Yes, sir.
And that's with the World Bank, di ba? Okay, yung Barbados implementation, may idea ba tayo kung anong mga projects can be included?
Madam Chair, there are general classifications of projects that were included, those that pertain to displacement, relocation.
Sorry, what was the first thing?
There are projects that are deemed eligible for access are those that refer to climate-related emergencies. Those pertain to displacement, relocation, and
Displacement. So it's human life and value.
Yes,
it's
Madam
not
Chair.
actual infrastructure.
there are also projects for climate-resilient reconstruction, recovery, or rehabilitation that can be considered.
Okay.
Humanitarian actions taken after an extreme event,
Okay.
and even funding for actions that address slow onset events, Madam Chair. Slow onset.
Yung mga El Nino yan.
Apo.
Okay. So yun yung listahan mo. If you have any more information, please share. We're very, very keen to find out. For example, does the Philippines qualify as the rubric that's been established is that the BIM will be given to developing island nations and least developed countries. Wala tayo sa least developed, pero kasali ba tayo sa small island o puro Pacific Islanders lang yan, Mauritius at iba pa?
Hindi po tayo kasama sa small island states. But,
Kaya nga eh.
Opo, but we could still be eligible, Madam Chair, because the board is mandated to formulate the resource allocation system, which will be based on the priorities and needs of developing countries. So pwede naman po pa rin papasok.
Since
pa rin po
they're
ang
going to be
Philippines.
headquartered here, nauna na ba tayo to take steps to avail of the funding? Dapat masigasig tayo, unahan
Opo.
lang yan eh.
Yes, Madam Chair, we are preparing for the access. We have we have undertaken scoping to know where the gaps are in terms of losses and damages in the country, and we have identified priority areas.
I
where,
think they're abundantly clear.
Opo. And then based on that po, we will be able to know already where the potential areas for project development.
Pero mag-apply na kayo, dalian na.
Yes,
Unahan
Madam
lang yan
Chair,
eh.
we'll develop already proposals for this, and we're looking on the experience of the People's Survival Fund and the NDRRMC Fund to strengthen the type of proposals that we will develop.
You haven't
Madam
mentioned
Chair.
DPWH. Just kidding. Okay. Okay, let's go to the host country agreement proper. To be clear, the HCA will only be with the board, not the LDF itself. Yung board lang ang mag-headquarter dito, di ba? Maliwanag naman yon. So the money will actually be with the World Bank. So have you any idea right now where the LDF will be physically located?
Madam Chair, my understanding is the board will be meeting here.
We'll be meeting here
Here.
once or twice a year, pero no physical office.
That's the
Tama
understanding
ba?
that I have.
So there's no office dito.
Madam Chair, as of now, wala pong tayong Wala pa silang intention to have a headquarters here.
Oo, pang-meeting
Opo.
lang.
Opo, Madam
Okay.
Chair.
Pero
But
the
we
idea
would-
that it was headquartered kasi tayo magiging host country, di ba?
Madam Chair, kasi yung arrangement din with the World Bank is for 4 years. So we are also preparing that in the event that after 4 years, they would like to, the host country to host the board itself or the fund itself.
Thank you
Then
for
we should be ready.
clarifying. Yeah, thank you very much. Hosting by the Philippines doesn't mean we'll provide them with an office. That's what I'm trying to highlight. And that, in fact, to underline, we will just provide the venue and the facilities for the once yearly or bi-yearly meetings. Tama ba? Okay. So how many members are there ba sa LDF?
There are 26 members of the
Okay.
board, Madam Chair.
Hindi natin bayad yung kanilang biyahe, ah.
Ay, hindi po, Madam Chair.
Okay. And those meetings, how long do they go for? I understand there are guests and other visitors, resource persons.
Yes, Madam Chair. Based on our experience in the past 2 board meetings that were held here, about 100 to 120 participants, including the Filipino delegates that participate, Madam
Okay,
Chair.
that's great. I wanted to ask now, yung sa DOF, the whole family of DOF, you're also aware that the tax exemption and other privileges are included for all the members of the LDF, di ba? So, my first question is, why is it necessary to exempt the board from financial controls? Di ba they're a separate personality from the board? The LDF is hiwalay naman yun sa board. Isn't the LDF or the Secretariat or the World Bank actually conducting the business, whereas the board only conducts policy? Bakit bibigyan pa ng tax exemption yung board? Inunahan ko na yung DOF magkontrabida. Okay. Bakit kailangan pa silang bigyan ng tax exemption? Di ba policy lang naman sila?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is just in anticipation for the possible transactions that will happen as part
Di ba all
of
the
operations of the
financial
board.
transactions will be with the World Bank and the LDF? Wala naman transaction
Yes,
yung
Madam
board.
Chair. So sa ngayon, Madam Chair, yung transactions pa lang po ng board is really just to hold the meeting. But in the long run, Madam Chair, because what the arrangement with World Bank is only for 4 years.
Okay.
So it might-
I just needed to be clear. The property of the board is also exempt from regulations. Does this mean that the vehicles, eto na tayo, does it mean the vehicles of the board will be exempt from LTO regulations? If the board members have close-in security personnel, can they carry firearms that don't comply with the firearms law because they're considered a separate international republic? Ganun ba yun? Are we certain of the language in this treaty? What's the general rule with regard to other international organizations? Kasi exempted from regulations, paano yun? Exempted din pag nagkabungguan, pag nagkaputukan, tama ba yun?
Madam Chair, under the immunities and privileges of the Vienna Convention, there are certain
Yes,
exceptions.
the general
Yes, the general
rule.
ones. Like if you talk about a car, will that be
Oo,
tax-free?
Tax-free.
But carrying firearms and pag nabundol, there's also some qualifications in the Vienna Convention. But
So
carrying-
we don't need to assume, we need to put this on record. We do not assume that they will be exempt from our firearms law, for example.
we should not assume that because that is another.
O ibang
another-
usapan yan eh.
local ano na yun eh. That's
Kaya
our
nga,
local.
they have to comply with the local
I
laws.
would
no?
think so. I would think so.
Oh, sige.
Madam Chair.
The other question here is, in as much as all of the DOF is here, I have to impress you that I'm on your side. The board is expected ba to hold substantial amounts of gold and currency in the Philippines? Why are they exempt also from these properties and assets on tax? Is that necessary? Parang hindi naman eh, di ba? Kasi yung pera nasa LDF at sa World Bank. Bakit yung board kailangan pa i-exempt? Let's just review para nagkakaintindihan tayo and maybe DOF can help us
Madam Chair.
with these details. Yes, was
Madam Chair,
somebody
no,
volunteer?
right here. Right here.
Oh, okay. Hi, Erwin. Sorry.
Would just like
Did
to,
yeah,
to
sorry.
clarify Section 4 of RA 1219, loss and damage found, board provides for immunities, privileges, and exemptions. What are these immunities? Eh, wala naman po silang office. May tauhan, pero walang office. Well,
Yes, that was actually my next question. Kasi it says that no waiver of immunity shall extend to any measure of execution, di ba? And that's standard language in most of our in our agreements with international groups. Does this mean that even if the board consents to be sued, any judgment arising from that lawsuit will not be executed? What's the purpose of the waiver of immunity? I need to understand, perhaps legal in DFA. This seems to be the general language. And like Senator Erwin Tulfo, I'm not aware of the extent of the coverage. Yes, Yusek Lim.
With permission, Your Honor, the general language is immunities for hosting international organizations. As our colleague from
Hindi yun
the
nakasulat,
yeah,
Hindi yan ang nakasulat. Immunities talaga.
yeah, it's general immunities. Well, immunities is treated. I think you're referring to the law. It refers to the immunities usually granted to
International
organizations.
Right.
In anticipation that.
Yes, but I'm just asking if there's a lawsuit filed, what does it mean? A judgment is then rendered. The judgment will not be executed because they have a waiver of immunity.
They have immunity. So
They have immunity,
yeah,
which
they're
they
immune
may
from-
or may not waive.
Yeah, and if they don't waive it, they cannot be sued.
So baliwala yung korte natin dito, even it's above and beyond the work that they're expected to perform. Ganun ba yun?
That's the immunities that we grant for, and that's also the immunities that we receive
Well, we've
for our
had very
diplomats abroad.
controversial issues, as you know, with the visiting forces. So, can we clarify on this, please? Yes, Secretary.
Yes, Madam Chair. Immunities are only applicable, or rather, if it is within their function.
Official.
Yun na nga,
The
that's
performance of
diba,
their
within the
function.
performance of their duty.
Yes,
Pero ang
yes.
problema nito, pag may immunity sila, above and beyond, I mean, they get into a drunken brawl in a bar, which they do from time to time, di ba? So what's the purpose? If they waive and we still can't execute, what's the purpose of your Section
We
4,
cannot
itong
execute.
waiver of immunity? Bakit may Article 4 pa? Ba't magwe-waive ng immunity? Di naman ma-execute yung judgment, balenada yung korte.
we have to be clear on this, Madam Chair, kasi lalo na pag nasa provinces yung mga yan, di ba? They're on vacation. I mean, law enforcers might believe that they have like diplomatic immunity, etc., na exempted sila sa being arrested. Yeah, tama si Madam Chair. Pag na pumasok sa gulo, away, hindi pwedeng hulihin because they're members of the board. I mean, we have to clarify this, Madam Secretary, para once and for all, malinawan ang authorities natin, lahat tayo dito.
Ma'am, can I
Yes,
answer?
further up on Senator Tulfo's concern, does this provision apply to criminal cases? If the member of the board waives the immunity of one of its officials and observers, the person is convicted of a crime in a Filipino court. Can Filipino authorities imprison that guy?
Yeah.
Or can that person use the last sentence of paragraph 1, article 4, and say, I have no waiver of immunity and it shall extend to any measure of execution? Ligtas na siya.
Madam Chair, the response is
Yes, Secretary.
yes, we can execute that jurisdiction. So I just read this. Immunity is functional, not personal. It exists only to safeguard. We're talking about the board's
Yes,
independence.
we're aware of the general
Yeah,
principle.
right.
The question is, bakit may waiver of immunity ba? Bakit may kolatilla sa last sentence
That is,
ng Article 4? Ba't may ganon? Eh wala na siyang silbi.
I think, well, that
Yes.
part is something, but we can execute that act of the court. I mean, that waiver is also something that we discussed in the course of
Nalilito
the
lang
Vienna
ako. Maybe
Convention.
if you have further explanation, being that we're so tight on time,
We'll give you the response, official response.
can they just invoke the last sentence and say that no waiver of immunity shall extend to any measure of execution? Yun ang concern eh.
I see.
Kasi kahit sabihin pa natin, no, it's a personal offense and
yeah,
it has nothing
yeah.
to do with the performance of his duty, the truth is we cannot impose any kind of judgment upon this fellow. So if you could tell me a little more, I'll be happier. Paragraph 1, Article 5, the premises shall be inviolable. Pero wala namang premise, di ba? Kasasabi lang natin na wala naman na opisina. Bakit may Article 5 pa? Bakit tayo magpo-provide ng security, ng kung ano-ano, eh wala naman pala opisina to. Eh bakit may premises? Ibig sabihin itong premises dito sa paragraph 1,
Chair.
Article 5.
Madam Chair,
Yes, po.
if you would please. So there's already a law here. Pero parang everybody here doesn't know what's going on. I mean, nag-review ba tayo? I mean, when we came over, I don't this law, it's already a law. It's been here for a while. Ang dami nating tanong. I mean, naipasa, paano po ito nailusot na hindi natin masagot-sagot simple katanungan po, yung immunity na yan? How come? Nobody, DFA, DNR, climate change, nobody, Department of Finance? Go ahead, Yusek Tate.
Yes, sir.
With your indulgence, Madam Chair.
So, Madam Chair, so the boards
Yes,
are,
Yusek Te.
the board's members are given the immunities and privileges for them to be able to discharge their functions. So the privileges and immunities extend only so far as they act in their official capacity.
Yes,
And,
we've repeated that
opo.
time and again. Alam na natin yung
Yes,
basic
Madam
principle
Chair.
na
Yung
yan.
waiver po,
Yung
it is,
tinatanong nga natin yung personal offense.
yes, there are
Di ba na yung within their duty?
May
Saka
jurisprudence. Opo.
ano yung functionality ng waiver of immunity in the
Opo.
execution of a judgment?
Yes, Madam Chair. So, Madam Chair, yung sa, in terms of yung personal actions nila, may jurisdiction naman, may jurisprudence na po tayo that states that
Oo
if
nga,
they
oo
act
nga. Ang
beyond
tanong-
them.
Oo, wala
But-
namang problema
yes.
doon.
But
Yung
we
waiver
still-
of immunity
yes.
ang
Opo.
naguguluhan ako.
Yes, Madam Chair, kasi binibigyan pa rin po
Lalo na
natin.
pag criminal yan, paano yan?
Yeah,
Pag may namatay, may nadaling Pilipino,
Po. Madam Chair, yung waiver po, sila as board member, despite being given the immunities and privileges, they can opt to waive that privileges and immunities that we grant to them.
Madam Chair.
And then in terms of,
Naguguluhan ako, Madam Chair. Di po ba dapat, I don't know if DFA can answer this, di po ba agreement po muna bago tayo gumawa ng, before we enact a law? Or is it the other way around now? We enact a law before the agreement. Kasi ganun po nangyari dito eh. Could you clarify why the agreement came later? It was enacted first. Dapat po, there was the law should have been there should have been an agreement first para naipasok natin lahat all these questions when we are formulating this law here. Hindi po yung after na naipasa na ito, tsaka pa lang tayo pinag-uusapan natin agreement. Yan tamo, para tayong mga nahihilo ngayon. Hindi natin alam kung anong, hindi natin masagot lahat kung ano bang immunity. Dapat ho ito, before we enacted this law, meron po munang agreement. Would you agree with me, Madam Chair?
I totally agree with you, Senator. But may we ask also our DNR because how it came about. The immunities and privileges part is something that we extract.
sino ba nag-negotiate nito? DENR or DFA? Kasi 3 pahina pa yung tanong ko sa awa ng Diyos. DENR ang nag-negotiate. Andito ba, kayo pa ang
Yes, ma'am.
negotiating
yes,
party?
Madam Chair, it's a technical
May
word.
legal po kayo?
Opo.
Saan yung legal ng DENR? Arito?
Attorney Ben, Attorney.
Tulungan naman ninyo kami. Ikaw bang nag-negotiate? Ikaw ba talaga nakipag-usap sa kanila?
Senator, I was just part of the technical working group, so I'm Attorney Aventinos Gupico III, so I am part of the technical working
So,
group.
it's DNR and not DFA. Is DFA agreeable to all these exemptions?
I may respond.
I mean, is this standard practice for
It is.
all? Not all,
no, international organization. So we'll
Hindi
start
lahat
that.
ng international
Hindi nga lahat.
organization. Hindi pare-pareho. This is parang mas malala to.
Actually, Madam Chair, I think the issue here is that I think the government was anticipating the establishment of such
Of a headquarters.
at the headquarters. So it's all anticipatory.
Oo, para hindi na pabalik-balik.
Yes.
Understood. So that's the reason why premises are mentioned. And what about personnel? Kahit walang headquarters, may tauhan yan.
That's true.
O kaya nga, yung tauhan, paano? Kung naglasing at nambugbog, nawala, may namatay, paano?
Madam Chair,
Walang kinalaman sa trabaho niya, nagwala lang nung
they can be
weekend.
held liable, Madam Chair.
Eh kaya nga,
It's
pero may
outside.
mga immunity, may mga waiver of immunity pa.
Madam Chair, despite giving them the privileges and immunities, they can waive that privilege. Meaning, kahit po,
Eh what if they don't?
they can still be held liable, Madam Chair, because they exceeded their functions.
But if they don't, di ba, kasi nga, they can invoke the last sentence of paragraph 1, article 4, and sasabihin niya, ayoko mag-waive.
All the more, Madam Chair, that they can be held liable.
Naku, paliwanag na lang ninyo ha, tapos yung premises, anticipatory to, shall be inviolable kahit wala pa. Ganon. Tapos yung Article 9, full extension to. Kasasabi lang kanina ni Yusek Te, yung pangkaraniwan na meeting nila, 100 to 120 packs. Diba? So marami-rami yan. In addition, meron pang Article 9 na attendees and observers will be given immunity from all legal processes. Okay ba yun? In respect of words spoken or written or performed. Parang first time ko narinig itong language na to. This doesn't exist, di ba, in the other international organizations discussion. Yes, DENR, where does this come from? This is the first time I encounter attendees and observers also accessing legal immunity. Tama po ba to? Ano ba yung participation nitong attendee and observer? Aside from attending and observing, ano pang ginagawa nila? Namamasyal sila, nag-i-inspection, ano pang ginagawa ng mga yan?
Senator, with the past board meetings, actually observers were given, such as CSOs, they were actually given some time by the board to express their ideas. Like what?
Siyempre, wala namang problema yun.
So that immunity would cover those ideas that they will be presenting during the board meetings.
Yes, understood. If it's within the context of work and during the period that they are conferring with each other, syempre covered yun. Pero, ano pa ba ang gagawin nila? Kasi naririnig natin na kung minsan nag-iikot, tapos nag-i-inspeksyon, tapos nagre-require na papasukin sila sa mga iba't ibang pasilidad. Lahat yan may immunity.
Madam Chair, they have privileges and immunities insofar as they attend the board meeting, Madam Chair.
Hindi yun ang nakasabi, ha? Basta it's performed in their official capacity. Kung meron na silang tag doon, na nakasabi doon, attendee or observer or guest o kung ano, meron na sila. Sasabihin nila, lahat ng ginawa nila, pasok doon.
Madam Senator, Madam Chair, I think...
Pasensya, praning ako by
Yep,
nature.
I think, Madam Senator, if we are going to explain that it should be in relation to the board meeting, so they are attending in their official capacity as participant to the board meeting.
But we're aware that some of these meetings have been fairly violent, and that there have been break-ins, very, very rowdy protests, and the participants themselves have from time to time been extremely passionate in expressing their views, such that some untoward incidents have occurred. So, lahat ba yan covered? Kasi di ba, maraming gulo, nagkakaprotesta.
Madam Chair, based on our experience in the past two board meetings that we held, meron lang pong mandated meetings talaga where the observers are allowed to attend.
Sino-sino ba yung mga observers at saka attendees? Officials ba yan ng ibang mga bansa o mga researcher?
Yung mga researchers po, nasa classification sila ng experts because there are some discussions where experts advisory are needed. But for the observers, Madam Chair, these mostly are from the civil society organizations. Sila
Okay.
pa yung nagre-represent ng
Pero
mga-
basahin po ninyo, balik tayo sa Article 9, Section 1. The immunity shall continue even after the termination of their business. So sabihin natin 9 to 5 yung business. Pagkatapos ng 5 o'clock, immune pa rin sila. Eh hindi na yun official capacity, nagliliwaliw na yun. Attorney Gopico?
Madam
It's very,
Chair.
very peculiar. I've never seen this language before.
Madam Chair, that statement, immunity shall continue to be accorded after termination of their business, will be in relation to the words spoken or written and all acts performed by them in their official capacity during the meeting. So basically, even after the board meeting, they will not be held liable for all the words that they utter or this they share during the meeting. So
If there's a traffic encounter, because we all know the traffic is so bad on the way to a board meeting, he has an encounter with a very angry driver, or there's a traffic violation that's involved, and nagkasuntukan, grave threats and intimidation, harassment, insult, diatribe, abuse occurs. Paano yun? Lahat yun immune.
I believe, Madam Chair, that in relation to that specific situation, it will not be covered by
But he's on his way to a board meeting.
but it's not part.
Nabunggu siya, nagwawala siya. O baliktad, nakabunggu sila.
But it's not part of the official function of that person in relation to the board
You're
meeting.
sure, ha? Because he's on the way to the board meeting, ha? He's on his way back to his hotel. Pauwi, gabi na. Natagalan sila mag-formulate ng declaration. Sure ka, ha?
I believe, Madam Chair, that it will not be covered by the immunity, Madam Chair.
Madam
Okay.
Chair,
Yes,
siguro sa next meeting or even before the next meeting, can you guys submit all this, yung sigurado? Para kasi yung pinapakinggan ko kayo, parang nag-guessing game kayo, na kinakabahan kayo na no, yes, ganito lang yan. Can you give us in written, in writing, yung siguradong sagot po para hindi tayo magmumukhang mga engot in the future at
Ikaw
hindi natin
talaga.
nakakahiya sa Senado. Bigyan nyo kami ng kasagutan, bigyan nyo na kami real, concise answer doon po sa mga question. Hindi nyo po masagot-sagot. AAE, ang sagutunin nyo. Sumagot po kayo. Ano po? In writing, para mabigyan nyo po ng kopya ang chairman, mabigyan po natin ng kopya ang secretariat para may pinagbabasihan at nagkakaintindihan ho tayo.
Okay.
We're wasting our time with questions, di po ba? Dapat na isasagot.
napaka-basic to kasi